In order to make the Buddhist Study Center a relevant and contributing member of the Hawaii Kyodan and wider community, we felt it would be good to understand its historic goals and more clearly define our present priorities. The following is the result of this review and reflection. When the Buddhist Study Center, also known as the BSC, was opened in 1972, it had three primary goals. First, to provide a student center to encourage and facilitate student interest in Buddhism through fellowship and informal exchange. Second, to provide a study center and library to encourage serious study and research of Jodo Shinshu Buddhism. And third, to design and effectuate a ministerial training program for the Jodo Shinshu sect of Buddhism. Over the past 40 years, the BSC has provided a place for young people either committed or interested in Buddhism to gather and grow spiritually. It conducts Buddhist education programs like the annual summer session that brings to Hawaii noted speakers on various Buddhist topics. The BSC has been involved in the training of American-born ministers who are now working with ministers who have come from Japan to engage in the development of an American Shin Buddhism that expresses the religion in relevant and meaningful ways without losing its connection to its rich religious and cultural heritage. In order to adapt and remain relevant to changing times and conditions, the original three primary goals have evolved into four institutional functions that the BSC is now working to fulfill. First, to be a center for students and young adults to facilitate an interest in Buddhist philosophy and way of life through fellowship and informal exchange. Second, a study center to provide resources for the study of Shin Buddhism and other related areas of Buddhist study. Third, a ministerial training center to nurture and train candidates to become Shin Buddhist ministers and to provide continuing professional and personal development for the ministers now serving the Hawaii Kyodan. And finally, a liaison between Yukoku University and the University of Hawaii. During the past year, we at the BSC have concentrated on 5 goals to better address the needs of young people and to examine the management and governance of the BSC. We did this by re-establishing the BSC Fellowship Club as a functioning organization with officers and a treasury in September 2012. We established a comprehensive young persons program that maintains a relationship with young people from their teen years through their early 30s with the ultimate goal of transitioning them to be active members of a temple of their choice. Continue to maintain existing Buddhist education programs at present levels and assess what more the BSC can do for Buddhist education. Initiate outreach to all districts and working in partnership with them to enhance their Buddhist education programs. And formulate a strategic plan for the BSC and formalize and document the activities of the center. Let us now get to know the staff of the BSC and their work. Jamie Lynn Itokazu is the assistant to the director of the BSC.
I'm now working with the director to create conditions conducive to communication and teamwork. I will be taking a more active role in the BSC Program Committee and Office of Buddhist Education. I am currently the full charge editor of the Metta, a publication that can not only be used as a Buddhist education resource, but also as an organ of communication between the BSC and its stakeholders. In the area of strategic planning, we are working in consultation with Glenn Hamamura in a planning process and organizational review and realignment. In 2013, we plan to work more closely with the committees to create programs that will effectively use resources to share Buddhism.
In January of 2012, Jake Chang, the Children and Youth Activities Specialist, was put in the process of being moved to the BSC.
The ultimate goal of the transition is to create a comprehensive youth program to more effectively connect the Junior Young Buddhist Associations, or Junior YBA, Young Enthusiastic Shinshu Seekers Camp, or YES Camp, and the Young Adults Retreat. I was also tasked with the re-establishment of the BSC Fellowship Club to help young adults remain connected with the Honpohonganji Mission of Hawaii temples. During the past year, the BSC Fellowship Club has grown from less than 6 members to about 30, and of the 30 members, there are about 20 who are actively involved. The ability to reorganize in such a brief amount of time was thanks in part to the strong bonds created through their experiences of Junior YBA, Yes Camp, and the Young Adults Retreat. We hope to recapture the enthusiasm of the Rainbow YBA.
Moving towards the future, the BSC plans to make the most use of its strategic location to promote a greater awareness of Shin Buddhism in the state of Hawaii via the University of Hawaii. And through the comprehensive Young Persons Program, we intend to nurture our young people not only spiritually, but also as leaders and community organizers who can eventually join the temples as active and participating members.